some of the mayor's people that were going to speak in favor of this?
City Council, thanks for having this public meeting. I'll try to keep this under 3 minutes, I promise here. I'd like to specifically thank Ms. Salatko for her response to my email this morning. I sent an email at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had a response in my email box at 5:38 on this very issue, and I appreciate that quick response, and I think that helps an open dialogue with the council, with all us individual residents of Colorado Springs. I live downtown. I'll make just 5 points here. I live downtown, and I'd like to make some points against these cameras. And it's because that I live downtown that I think that I'll be subject to law enforcement actions more often than somebody that lives on, say, Powers Corridor or out east in Falcon. Just because the location that I choose to live in, a beautiful downtown, by the way, maybe not kept up as nice as it could be, but a beautiful downtown nonetheless, I'll be subject to filming my activities every day. Every day that I walk up and down the Tejon Corridor, every day that I walk through the Acacia Park, every day. And the police chief mentioned that the cameras will focus on criminal activity and criminal behavior. Those cameras are going to be on 24 hours a day. Are my behaviors walking up and down Tejon criminal activity and criminal behavior? I don't think so. And I don't think that our city should think that this is an appropriate way to revitalize our downtown. I think what Mr. Whirling talked about, leases, getting people back downtown, I think that's a good way, but not through a police state. I'd just like to say that I like Chuck, the first speaker, walk down there, and I smoke a cigar every once in a while. And he mentioned that these cameras will be used at picking out marijuana users. I don't know how anyone is trained to figure out what my legal activity and marijuana activity is through a video camera. I just don't know how that would be done, and I don't understand how that would even be a consideration. Ultimately, this comes down to not being a safety issue. This is really a privacy issue. It's not going to make anyone safer. It's not going to make my son, who has to walk to school past Tejon and Boulder, one of the proposed locations, every morning, every school morning. It's not going to make him safer when he does that. Him obeying the laws, crossing the street, him staying away from people that he knows are problems, that's what's going to keep him safer. And maybe even police presence would make him safer, but not a camera. I also don't want him to grow up in a world where he thinks it's okay that his government can watch him do the innocuous things that he does every day. And I think that that is wrong just on the face of it. My final point is Chuck also brought up integrating private cameras into this network. And I know that that is not proposed at this time, but it shows the idea that we're already considering moving on down that road. And I think that there's a security issue with that, non-repudiation security issue. I can insert any video I want into that network and make any of you think you saw what you didn't see. So to that end, I'd like you to all vote no against this appropriation. I appreciate that the Downtown Coalition is trying to make the downtown better, but I think the cameras are the wrong way to go. Thank you. Good day.